All right, welcome back to Last Call, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. If you're going to be watching later on, I appreciate you dropping by. So yeah, today's going to be a shorter stream. I would say probably about 35 minutes or so. But yeah, we'll get the main points across. We'll get it going. So if you guys read the headline, you'll notice that I did say I was going to be drinking a dough ball flavored whiskey. So I bought it a couple days ago. I actually opened it last night and I tried it. It's actually really good. So I highly recommend this one. It's dough ball or cookie dough whiskey, and it's actually really smooth. I wouldn't say it tastes exactly like cookie dough, but I will say it's actually really good. I actually really like it. I think it's good, and it's just smooth. It's really smooth going down. So if you guys like a really smooth whiskey to just sip on or as a shot, I highly recommend this one. It's a brand I've actually never heard of. Um, it's called Dough Ball. Okay, so Dough Ball's a brand, and then it's cookie dough whiskey. But I highly recommend it. It's good. Yeah, I just had one shot of it so far yesterday, but it's really good. I like it. Um, looks like it's from Fairfield, California. So it's a California one too. That's cool. But yeah, I'm gonna be sipping on this while I'm here on the live stream. So I'll pour it. All right, I'd say that's a fair amount here. So I'll be sipping it while I'm on the live stream here. But yeah, it's really good actually. I highly recommend it. Like I said, ever since working at the nightclub, I'm definitely more of a whiskey guy now. It's just really good, so I like it. But anyway, cheers. Thanks for everyone that's watching. Wow. Yeah, that's really smooth. You can't even taste I mean, you could tell it's whiskey, but it's just super smooth. So it's really good. All right. So I'll talk about a few interesting facts today. Um, schedule. So I'll be in Vegas in a couple of weeks. No, actually, in about 9 days. Wow, it's right around the corner. So I'll be in Vegas in about 9 days. So I will do some good content. I'll probably do like a daily vlog through my daily activities. I'll also do for both days that I'm there, both full days. I'll do one of the Las Vegas Strip again. I'll do one of Fremont Street. If you guys have any recommendations for me of what to do, maybe you guys want me to go interview some bartenders or film some bartenders making some cool drinks or cocktails or something. I'm all open for suggestions, so please let me know. I'm all ears for it. Other than that, what else? Yeah, I'll be doing some live streams. I really want to do a live stream from starting at one end of the Las Vegas Strip, walking the whole strip, and then finishing the live stream at the other end of the strip. If we're kind of walking at a decent pace, not really walking through the casinos, just literally walking from one end of the strip to the other, it could take a good hour and a half or so. So, again, if you guys want to see that, I'm open to it. I do want to do it. I think it'll be a good idea. So, as of right now, I will be doing it. I will be with a couple of friends, so I just don't want to be on a live stream while they're drinking and I'm kind of bringing the crowd down, but I'll figure out a fun way to do it where I can do both. And then I'll do another live stream of the Fremont Street experience downtown Las Vegas. There I just can't talk because the music and it's going to get flagged for copyright immediately. So I can't be as creative with that one, but I'll make it happen. Um, so yeah, Vegas in a few days. I'm super excited. You guys know Vegas is like my second home, so I really like it out there. Um, Another thing I kind of wanted to address is, that some of you guys that have been watching me for a long time, about a year now, or coming up on a year, know that I was in Thailand last year. I actually I did a collaboration with a YouTuber out there, and I became a moderator or an admin for his channel for I was probably a moderator and admin for probably about 10 or 11 months. So, unfortunately, there was a fallout. I have been asked about it a numerous amount of times. That's why I'm addressing it. I'm no longer associated with that YouTuber, with that brand at all. Um, Unfortunately, just it is what it is. You know, he was basically valuing one admin member above the other ones, and it just, you know, I confronted it. I sent a DM trying to be cordial about it. I didn't get a response as a moderator for his channel, admin for his channel. I couldn't even get a response through DM. So I went in the admin channel and I said something, basically said, no, 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 that's not true, that's not true. And then when I said, why is someone's opinion worth more than mine? He basically did admit it. So yeah, um, basically this other admin person is more important, So I said, fine, then you just admitted it, and I'm gone, and I left. Um, Now that I'm hearing more and more and more about this YouTuber, and I'm starting to do a lot of researching and digging into this person, I'm actually really glad that I'm no longer associated with this brand at all. I'm just finding a lot of stuff that I'm not a fan of, and I'm really glad I actually separated from that brand. Um, I won't say the name. I'm not trying to start a war here. I'm just saying my side of it and saying my part. Because, like I said, there have been people asking me, and I just wanted to put it at rest finally. So, yeah, I'm no longer associated with this YouTuber. I'm no longer a moderator or an admin for this person. It is what it is, and I'll leave it at that. For the people that came over from his channel when I did a collaboration with them, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you guys. I've actually made some really cool friends out of it. And there's some people that I hope were in Thailand at the same time because I would love to have a beer with a lot of you guys. But yeah, I'm just no longer associated with that brand, and I'm actually really glad that happened. So, but yeah, I'll let this go. I just wanted to address it one time, and with that, I'll have a drink of this whiskey. Who would have thought that cookie dough whiskey was actually so smooth and good? But it's good, guys. You should try it. It's really good. Um, as you can see, kind of have my little bar behind me now. Then move this way. That's my bar right there. I have all my bottles like underneath it. There's a shelf underneath it's covered, but I have a lot of bottles back there, a lot of mixers too. Um, I would say vodka is probably the funnest, like the funnest liquor to do some cool stuff with shot wise and stuff like that, mixed drinks. Um, I would say whiskey's probably a close second. I don't really know too many shots that you can do with gin, come to think about it. Um, Tequila, you could do like Mexican candy shots, those are pretty popular. Just straight shots of tequila are really popular too. Um, Cocktail wise for tequila, margarita is probably number one. And you can get creative with it. Strawberry margarita, blood orange margarita, mango margarita. There's different stuff you can do. Paloma is fairly popular too as a tequila drink. So Paloma is actually kind of gaining a little bit more popularity, I would say. Um, Whiskey, I would say green tea shots are really popular, but there's some cool stuff you could do with that either way. And then vodka, you could just do some cool stuff with vodka. So Sex on the Beaches are really popular for vodka drinks. I make a lot of sweet tarts. If you guys have ever heard of that drink, it's a sweet tart, a mixed drink. But there's some really cool stuff you could do. Like the gummy rings. It's like a gummy ring, like green on one side, orange on the other side. It has a bunch of sugar on it. I actually came up with the shot one time when someone told me just make me something different, and I made it with like peach vodka and sour apple pucker and stuff like that. And I just made some shots that way. So you can get really creative with vodka. You could do pineapple upside down shots or pineapple upside down cake drinks. So you can get really creative with it if you want. Rum is fun too. I used to make a crap ton of Mai Tais when I worked for the resort in Las Vegas. I used to make a lot of Mai Tais. So Mai Tais are really good. The way I was taught to do a Mai Tai was basically with three different type of rums. Spiced rum like Captain Morgan, a light rum like Bacardi, and then half orange juice, half pineapple, and then grenadine because it'll sink to the bottom because it's a thicker syrup. And then you top it with dark rum like Myers. So it's kind of cool because number one, there's a lot of different flavors coming at you. Number two is the grenadine sinks to the bottom, and then the dark rum is lighter, so it layers on top, and it kind of gives you a three-layer thing. So people like it. Hey, Prep, how's it going, buddy? How's everything with you? So yeah, but yeah, college nights interesting. Wednesday nights for me. A lot of youngsters, a lot of people trying to do stupid stuff like giving drinks to underage kids and stuff like that. We had a group yesterday that was trying to go to the men's restroom, lock themselves in a stall, and switch the drinks from an alcoholic drink to a water cup, and you're gonna get caught. Number one is you're like looking around all the time after you get your drink. You're whispering to an underage person talking about meet me in the bathroom or something. Either you're trying to do some kind of sexual activity in the bathroom with this person, or you're saying like I'm gonna hook you up with a free drink. Either way, it's not allowed in the nightclub, so you know you're gonna get caught. Stupid, but yeah, but you do get some youngsters that kind of don't know what they want sometimes. So I'm kind of like, okay, do you like pineapple? Do you like this? Do you like that? Do you like vodka? Do you like whiskey? Do you like tequila? And I get to be a little bit creative. Unfortunately, the younger generation doesn't always tip well, so that's one thing. But I have my regulars that I wouldn't trade for the world either. That come on Wednesdays, so it's give and take. Someone might stiff you on a tip. Your regulars always take care of you, so. Plus, you never know who's gonna tip you well too. I had a group that was tipping me $4 or $5 a drink yesterday, and that was really cool too. So, oh prep, I haven't. I don't know if you were on yet. I don't think you were on yet when I showed it, but I'm sipping on this whiskey today. It's a dough ball, or I guess that's a brand dough ball, and then it's a cookie dough whiskey. It's actually really smooth, like really really good. It's 70 proof, so it's actually right up there with like Crown, Jameson. 30% alcohol by volume. It says whiskey with natural flavors and caramel color. But yeah, it's actually really good. So I actually recommend this whiskey a lot. Told you guys I'm becoming more and more of a whiskey person. And that's the one I had last week. It's actually a really good smooth one as well. I tried the green tea shot with it. I would probably sip on that one too. That one is really smooth too. But yeah, that's what I'm sipping on right now. So cheers, guys, for being on. Thank you so much. All right, so I covered my vacation. I'll be going on vacation in 9 days. I'll be in Las Vegas. Yeah, exciting times. I'm actually picking up an extra shift at the nightclub now, so that'll be really good for me. Um, so my tips will be changing a little bit, hopefully for the better. Should be for the better. We'll see. But yeah, should be getting some more tip money out of it. Yeah, I'm building up my bar a little bit with cool stuff like that, so I'll be able to have more drinks and more options available when I want to start incorporating this spin wheel into my live stream. I just got to get some more viewers. I still got to do that. But when I incorporate this, I can start having all this stuff on there. Having like the peach flavored whiskey, having, tamarindo flavored vodka. Now I can have this cookie dough flavored vodka and have maybe 5 or 6 options on here. Spin the wheel, and I'll figure out a way to incorporate it where we're kind of or interact with you guys to where I can spin the wheel for whatever reason and I can have a shot or a drink with it. So that'll be coming soon. I just got to get more viewers up. But yeah, YouTube's algorithm is interesting. As long as you keep kind of being consistent with the schedule, hopefully they'll start promoting my live stream a little bit more. If you guys will do me a favor, hit the like button. The like button actually helps them out a lot. Again, it sends YouTube like a message saying, hey, he's getting more likes. Maybe we should promote it more. Oh, nice. I like cookie dough ice cream. I would like the whiskey version too. It's funny you mentioned that too, because I was actually thinking about, doing some stuff with ice cream because you can make like, I've seen, milkshakes, alcoholic milkshakes. I used to work in the casino when I was a bartender out there, and then they promoted me to food and beverage shift manager. I actually took over and managed a restaurant that had alcoholic milkshakes. So that was kind of interesting. But you can do stuff like that. You can do stuff with ice cream too, like a banana split or something, and just drizzle some of that whiskey on top of it. I think it'd actually be really good. So yeah, it's interesting you mentioned that because I was just thinking about the fact that I can do cool stuff with ice cream. There's a lot of stuff I can do. I can do Jello shots. I actually have a YouTube video where I made a what was it? It wasn't a Jello shot. It was like a gosh, I can't even remember, but I made something in like an ice mold, and it was made of nothing but alcohol. So you can't use a really strong alcohol if you're gonna freeze it, because strong alcoholics, like a high percentage, won't actually freeze, right? So you have to use something like maybe peach schnapps, 99 bananas, raspberry liqueur, stuff like that, that would probably still mix. Or you can do probably like 20%, vodka or something like that, and then do the rest like 99 bananas or something. I have a video of it. If I remember correctly, I used raspberry vodka and then 99 bananas for it. But you have to use more of the 99 bananas or something that's going to be a little bit less percentage based, so it'll still freeze. If you use straight alcohol, it's not going to freeze. So I'm going to actually do something with Jello shots. Hold on, actually, I'll show you. All right, sorry guys, don't mind the shirt. I'm going to work right after this, so um, I just have to put on my button up and then I'm ready for work. But yeah, that's one of my next projects going to be for a video. I bought this the other day. I think it's going to be really cool. It's 4 flavors and they're layered, so I can do something cool with like the like the blue flavor, make it like raspberry vodka or blue curacao or something. The bottom one, make it like pineapple rum or something like that. And then I could do different stuff. The This one, I could do like watermelon pucker. I think that would be a really good one. And then the green one, I would say Midori would be a really good one. Midori is like a melon liqueur. But yeah, this is coming up soon. I think it's going to be a really fun video. Of course, I'd have to do it in different time frames, like the bottom layer has to freeze. Then I'd have to do the top layer separately once the bottom layer is frozen so they won't mix together. But yeah, this is going to be a fun one. So I'm excited to make this video. I hope you guys like it too. All right. Who else is watching? Let me know in the chat. Where are you guys from? Yeah, is this your first time watching a live stream? Let me know. And yeah, as promised, I'll go ahead and get to the tips. That's what I put in the headline, so I'll go ahead and get to that. I don't want to drag this on too long without getting the main point across. So, excuse me. Let me take a sip of whiskey real quick. Wow, that is so smooth. All right. So my tips, basically, that's working 3 shifts at the nightclub: Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. Friday is always my slow night. Wednesday and Saturdays are where I usually make my money at. So Wednesday night, I made $119 in credit card tips, and I brought home $50 cash tips after tipping out my bar back. So my bar back, it's 20% tips, cash and credit card, but they always come out of my cash tips that I made that night. So 119 credit card, $50 cash tips. Friday, for being a Friday, was actually an okay credit card night, but it wasn't the greatest still. But credit card on Friday, I made $68.50, and in cash, I brought home $6 after tipping out my bar back. So it's okay for Friday, but Fridays is my slower day, so it's usually not that great of a night. Saturday, I had a good night. Saturday, my credit card tips was $219.75, and then my cash I brought home was 20 after tipping out my bar back. So basically, that ended up being in credit card tips for 3 shifts, $407.25, and then in cash I brought home 76. So it was a little bit lighter on cash, but I did pretty well on credit card to make up for that. So, and then my hourly paycheck came out to $97.46. Keep in mind that that's taxed really heavily. Basically, I get taxed on my hourly pay. I get taxed on my cash tips that I have to declare at the end of my shift, and then I get taxed on my credit card tips because those are automatically reported on my paycheck. So that's basically taxed 3 different times. So I worked about 15 hours and I got $97.46 just because it was taxed so heavily. So the math on that was I made about $580.71. That's cash tips, credit card tips, and my hourly pay combined. So 580.71 divided by 15 hours, that equals making about $38.71 an hour. That's not bad. So, like I said, bartending, you can make some solid money in bartending. You just have to work on a lot of things. You have to learn your drink recipes. You have to learn all your different cocktails. You have to learn if someone wants it neat, straight, on the rocks, up. You have to learn what that means. You have to learn what drinks are supposed to be shaken. What drinks are just build. Build means that you just pour them right into the cup and that's it. Hand it to the customer. You don't have to shake it. You don't have to do anything. Um, so yeah, basically, you have to learn that, and then you have to basically work on building up a regular crowd. Have regulars that come back and look for you only. I have that on Wednesday more than any other night. Saturdays a decent amount, but I would say Wednesdays I have a really decent following. So you have to work on that because they're gonna come back to the nightclub or the bar or wherever you work at, and they're gonna look for you specifically. So you have to do something to stand out like that. So you can have your regulars. They come back and look for you. And if you always take care of your regulars, they're gonna take care of you as well. So yeah, bartending is fun. Like I said, I averaged $38.71 an hour. So there's decent money to be made in bartending, and I'm not even the highest paid bartender at my nightclub. There's people that probably make a good, I don't know, 10, 15 bucks more per hour averaged out than I do. But they've been there longer and they're really good at building their regular clientele up. So there's money to be made there. Let us know how those double Starburst shots work out. Yeah, we'll do. I can even do a video of it where I, film a video of me making it, freezing it, and then the outcome of it. And I'll probably have one in that video, and I can save one for like next week's live stream. So I'll probably do that. I think that'll be a good idea. So I'll have one for the video since that's what the video is about, and how my like the steps I took to make it, and then I'll actually use one of those on next week's live stream. So you guys will be able to see me have one of these in next week's live stream. So basically, what I'm trying to make out of these is they're going to be shots like shot glasses, right? So I'm going to make shot glasses out of Jello, and then basically you can pour alcohol into it and drink the shot, and then eat the Jello shot that's also going to be made of liqueur in it too. So actually, that'll be good. I'll do that. Um, Justin, what's up, buddy? How's it going, man? Thanks for being on here. It really means a lot to me. Appreciate it. Yeah, like I said, it's gonna be a little bit of a shorter live stream today. Basically, I am going to my credit union. I always go and deposit all my tips every week. So here, I'll show you guys. This is my paycheck, my weekly paycheck. You don't have to see the front of it. Don't be nosy. Just kidding. And then these are my tips. I always go and deposit every week. I like to do it once a week, but yeah, go to the bank and deposit those. Um, so yeah, I'm going after that, and I'm also going to talk to my credit union and see how I look towards getting some kind of a home loan. Like a mortgage loan. Not for California because California is crazy expensive and ridiculous here, and it's only getting worse. So um, I'm gonna look and see like, hey, what are my odds of getting approved? I know credit unions have their own way of kind of looking into your history with them and approving or denying you. So I want to talk to them first because I've had them for, oh man, 18 years. Yeah, I've had that same credit union for like 18 years now. I've had a couple of car loans through them, and they know my history better than anyone. So I'm gonna talk to them and see what my odds are of getting approved. Maybe for Las Vegas, maybe for Texas, just somewhere cheaper. But if they say no, then I may look at an extended trip out to Thailand next year. But if I can get approved for a mortgage, then obviously that's going to be my priority. Get into a home and buy a little condo or a townhouse or something. But if they say no, like, hey, keep working on your income or something, then yeah, I might look at an extended trip into Thailand next year. And I'm talking about for probably like 6 months or so. But we'll see. I'll know a lot more later on in the afternoon. Yeah, that's good per hour paycheck. Yeah, it really is. And I'm not saying it's easy. I mean, bartending can be a lot of fun. There are people out there partying, having fun. They're out there to have a good time. They're out there dancing. You get to see all that stuff. It's really cool. You get to make some cool friends out of it. Um, but at the same time, there's some work that you have to do with it. There's people that are going to try to bend the rules. There are people that are going to try to ask for hookups and free stuff, and you have to say no. Um, there's just different people you have to kind of look out for. But it's a lot of fun, and you can make a lot of money with it if you do it the right way too. Yeah, that's really good actually. So, Justin, what do you think about this one? What do you think about a bottle for Vegas, huh? I'm kind of thinking about that. Yeah. So again, I'll be in Vegas in like 9 days, so that'll be a lot of fun. Um, what else was I gonna update you guys on? Oh yeah, shirts. So yeah, I basically ordered a couple of shirts, but those are just gonna be for myself. I'm actually having a difficult time finding a like God, what's the company? Hold on, I'm gonna look it up real quick. The company that I'm basically was trying to look at for shirts, because I basically wanted a company where I design them, and then I get my own custom link from my store through them, and then people can go and order the shirt directly through them, pay them, and then they drop ship it, and they take care of the shipping for me. The only problem I'm having is that number one is they don't have the material I was thinking. Um, Prep, was it you that actually? I think it was you that recommended it. The compression shirt ones, they don't have that material. Number one, and number two is I want one where I can have like writing on the sleeves too. And unfortunately, they don't offer that. They only offer basic logos or text on the front and on the back of the shirt, but nothing on the sleeves. So I'm really looking and looking for that, and I'm having a difficult time. So I either need to find a local supplier that will do that for me, and then I'll have to take care of the shipping on my own, which I don't mind. I can do that. Or my other option is I can actually go to Mexico, find someone that can do it in Mexico. And if I do it in Mexico, it's usually a lot cheaper than the US. So I can order 100 shirts at a time, 150 shirts if I wanted to, and then just bring them back here and take care of the shipping myself, you know? So I'm looking at all options right now, but yeah, I'm having a difficult time. I didn't think it was that difficult. You can buy shirts at the store that have designs on the sleeve, you know, logos on the sleeve, no problem. For whatever reason, there's 3 or 4 different stores that I looked at that don't offer that. So, um, I'm gonna keep looking because I would prefer that they take care of the drop shipping and all that. But if I have to get them custom made and then I take care of shipping on my own, then I'm gonna 100% do that, no problem. But yeah, but I haven't forgotten about the shirts. It's weird trying to find them. What else? Other updates. But yeah, like I said, there's gonna be some really cool videos coming out of Vegas. I'm excited for it. I can even take my shaker and make some cocktails at the hotel. Basically, we got a suite. It's gonna be me and 2 buddies. We got a suite over there, so it's gonna have a kitchen in there, a mini fridge, and yeah, kitchen. So I can make some cocktails over there. I don't want to take like my whole bar set and everything, so maybe just some simple like margaritas or something, you know, where I only need like tequila and triple sec and lime juice, something like that, you know. But yeah, I can do some cool stuff out there. But yeah, I'm excited about Vegas. You guys know that's like my home away from home. Um, in fact, it's probably my home more than California is just because California's so expensive and I don't agree with all the policies over here, you know. So, but yeah, I'm excited for Vegas. I'll be doing some cool videos out there. Um, yeah, as of right now, Philippines is still scheduled for late January. I'll be there for about 2 weeks. Again, that can change though, depending on what the bank tells me in a little bit. Um, Oh wow, yeah, I was going to say you can find great deals for channel merch in Thailand, and I know they put stuff on the sleeves. Yeah, you know what? You're right, 100%. I actually have a contact information for a store in Thailand. Um, I kind of screwed up last time I was there, which is good and bad that it didn't work out. But there's one on Soy Bacau, um, kind of going away from like LK Metro area, but there's one place on Soy Bacau, and it's kind of going towards that big market. It's like a market that's kind of indoors. I don't know what it's called, but it's going towards that area. But it's on Soy Bacau, and actually I went there with my ex. She actually helped me find it, and we went there. Unfortunately, I guess you know they were kind of still hit with the beer situation at the time, and they were only open like 1 or 2 days out of the week. Or they said like call or text this number to like prearrange a meeting, so we'll be here for you. So they were pretty much saying they were mostly closed still. But I heard they do a lot of the clothing for a lot of the famous YouTubers out there, a lot of the bars out there, like the is it Nightwish Group? I think it's called Nightwish Group. They do a lot of the clothing for a lot of those bars and stuff. So yeah, you're right, 100%. You're right that I can get some good deals out there. I would just have to wait until sometime next year when I make it out to Thailand again. But that's also a possibility, you know. Going to Mexico, doing an order for myself there, and then hopefully that order will get me through whenever I'm back in Thailand, and then in Thailand, order a big order again too. And I'd be willing to bet money that it's going to be cheaper in Thailand than it would be in Mexico too. Um, I have ordered some shirts in Mexico before, but it wasn't in mass quantity. I think it was only 10 shirts or something like that. So, you know, if I ordered like 100 or something like that, it might be cheaper. They usually give you deals, but yeah, Mexico actually was a lot cheaper than the US still. But like I said, I'd be willing to bet Thailand will beat their prices for sure. Yeah, and like I said, it's so surprising. I didn't think that, you know, just a simple little thing on a sleeve would be that big of a deal, you know. I was thinking having my last call logo on this sleeve, and then on this sleeve having a barcode, a QR code. So like if someone's like if I'm walking around filming for YouTube, like say on the Las Vegas Strip, and someone's like, "Hey, what's your channel name?" I can say, "Actually, scan with your camera right here, and it'll take you right to my YouTube channel." So that's actually what I had in mind for my shirts, you know. Um, but yeah, I never expected that to be such a difficult thing. Who would have known, you know? Other than that, yeah, I did a quick a short video from the nightclub yesterday. Um, yeah, unfortunately, I just it's really hard, um, trying to film when I have a line and all that. Because number one is you don't know if everyone wants to be on camera. I don't think it would be difficult, like a hard thing, especially if I'm not like putting in their face and hey, say hi. If I'm just kind of saying hey, here's my bar. I don't think people would complain about getting put on camera for a split second. Um, I actually did try to do it yesterday. Basically, I asked my bar back, hey, can you jump in my well for me for a second? I'm just going to take a quick short video. And then the first customer that he basically said, how can I help you? They ordered like, it was like a group of 6 or 7 of them, and they ordered like 6 green tea shots and then like a few mixed drinks. So when I heard that, I was like, okay. I put the phone down and immediately jumped in to take over that order. So um, basically, barbacks are the bartender's right hand person. They help with making sure your well always has ice, making sure you're always fully stocked with everything you need, making sure you have cocktail cups, water cups, anything that you need to basically make a drink. They're supposed to be on it, making sure you have it. So you have some that are a little bit more experienced in making drinks. They are supposed to be backing you up as needed. And then you have others that don't really know how to make drinks yet. I have a barback that can jump in and help me out a decent amount, and that's why he was going to do it for me. But when I saw that big order like that, I was like, yeah, I'm not going to leave him with that. Even though if he could probably handle it, it would just take him a long time. So I just put the camera down. So the short I did get out was right when the rush kind of died down, and then like I had a long line. Right when the line like died out, I basically tried to pick up my camera and do it. The minute I opened up the app, a couple more people came up. So I helped them, picked up the phone, and then another person will walk up directly to my well or something. I'm like, gosh. So that actually took me a while just to try to get that little short out too. But yeah, unfortunately, it was like towards the end of the night. I probably took that short probably around 1 a.m. and we stopped serving at about 1:35 or so. But about 1 a.m. that's usually pretty standard that it starts kind of dying down a little bit. Not a lot. We'll still have people coming up randomly for drinks, but usually after 1 a.m. we don't have lines anymore, at least. And in shots, we usually don't sell too many shots anymore after a certain amount of time. Justin, what's good, buddy? You're quiet. Thinking about Vegas? Are you doing more research on Vegas, or what's going on? Oh yeah. So basically, I have like my little slip here that tells me like um, my tips. It comes with my weekly tip payout. So Saturday night, I did over $1,500 in sales. And keep in mind that I don't really put in food orders, so that's mainly just alcohol. That's just alcohol, straight alcohol. So it was a decent night on Saturday. We actually didn't have a live band that day, and we still kicked butt on sales. So it was actually a good Saturday. I really hope it continues that way. And then I'll be picking up an extra shift now. So um, that extra shift is just money in the bank. But truth be told, I may be leaving my hotel bartending job. It's just too much drama with that job, so I'm actually thinking about leaving that job, but we'll see. Um, I'm still kind of just playing it day by day at this time and see how it goes. Um, so yeah, we talked about I'll be in Vegas in 9 days. Um, I really talked about that I'm not associated with a certain YouTuber anymore. I discussed that already. I discussed the T-shirt design. I had a list here. What else am I forgetting? Oh yeah, I don't know. Another idea I've been kind of floating around is I've always wanted to be like a banquet bartender or like a mobile bartender. But with my current nightclub schedule, I'd have to kind of do one or the other, and I'm not going to leave my nightclub job for a gamble that might not pay off for me. So one idea I have is, and Justin, if you're hearing, buddy, this could be a good idea for us. Um, Basically being a mocktail lunchtime bartender. So mocktail means alcohol free, right? So no alcohol in the drinks, and just do it for business people. Business people have meetings all the time. I see it at the hotel. Our banquet room is booked very, very frequently for lunches, for lunch meetings, right? So how about being like a mobile mocktail bartender? So you're making virgin mojitos, virgin Moscow mules. You can do like virgin margaritas on the rocks. You could do, all kinds of stuff like that. You can actually do like virgin mimosas using apple cider instead of champagne, So there's so many different ways you can do it. And I think it could be a big hit because business people have business cards that they can throw it on and they don't care if it's 150, $200 or something like that, So if you have, say, a thing of 10 people and, you want to have mocktails for them, I could be serving virgin drinks all day and I think it could be really good. So that's one idea I actually have, and I think it could be really well, but we'll see. All right, but as promised, this is going to be a little bit of a shorter stream today just because I have that appointment with the bank. So I will probably call it quits around right now, but I did give you guys an update. If you guys do have any ideas for me on the t-shirt design, please let me know. I'm all open for it. Or any companies that I can use for t-shirts, 100%. I'm open for it. Mocktail Synthahar, right? Yeah. But yeah, I'm 100% open for any ideas for the t-shirts if anyone has any ideas for it or any local recommendations. Other than that, I appreciate you guys so much. Oh, before I forget, I did check for that Jim Beam where I bought the bottle for that cookie dough whiskey. I checked for that bottle of Jim Beam. They didn't have it either. I'm shocked. But I did look on their website. There's a supermarket close to me that's supposed to have it, so I'll check for next week. But yeah, I haven't forgotten about your recommendation. But yeah, other than that, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. Again, if you can hit the like button if you haven't for me yet, that would be amazing. It helps the YouTube algorithm out. Other than that, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you so much. Please don't drink and drive. Please drink responsibly and just make today count. It's a beautiful day out there. The world is yours to get. So just make it happen, make it count, and make every day count. And thank you so much.